What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we talk about 3 Michigan signees who are the future of Michigan basketball and could be some future stars for the Wolverines, as we talk about Oscar Goodman, Trey McKenney, and Winters Grady in the 2025 class, how they've been doing recently, including Oscar Goodman, who is currently practicing with the team. I also go over Michigan's future roster and also an update on recruiting. Michigan going after 2 7-footers right now, as they could be losing both Vlad Golden and Danny Wolf after this season. And we also talk about Michigan basketball heading into March Madness, as Dusty May talks about Michigan shooting woes, trying to regain confidence, and a freshman player who could add some energy on offense. We talk about all that and more in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I wanted to talk about some Michigan basketball signees who will be freshmen next season and are incoming freshmen, and they could help the Wolverines out very much, including the 5-star guard Trey McKenney, which obviously all Michigan fans are excited about, the in-state recruit. He continues to impress. Michigan, though, also has the incoming top 100 small forward / guard Winters Grady coming in, who is a very good shooter. And the Wolverines also have the New Zealand big man Oscar Goodman, who is already actually on the team. He's redshirting. He enrolled early a couple months ago. The coaching staff, Dusty May, wanted him to get in here and basically, make this adjustment to the college game happen now. Dusty May, speaking about Oscar Goodman so far, he said, I think he's got a real winning DNA. I think he's someone who really cares about his teammates. He's played with physicality in practice. It's an adjustment, and that's why we wanted to bring him over, so this adjustment would happen now. He also said that I just think he's going to be a guy that impacts winning. He brings physicality, the ability to get basketballs, and I said he's quick off the floor with 2 feet. He likes contact, so we think he'll be someone the Michigan fans will enjoy watching. Now, he's a 6'7" small forward, power forward. Again, came from New Zealand NBA Global Academy, and he was ranked 101st nationally on 24/7 Sports rankings, but definitely good for him to make the adjustment to the college game here, which is exactly what Dusty May wanted. And then also Michigan's got Trey McKenney coming in next season, which should be a huge help for this team. Guard play for Michigan this season has been really a weak point for this team. Trey Donaldson, Reuben Jones, Roddy Gale Jr., they're all great players. They just really haven't been that dominant this season for Michigan, especially as of late. So Michigan definitely needs, some better guard play. Trey McKenney should bring that here to Michigan. The 5-star combo guard, ranked 17th nationally from St. Mary's High School, and he's a taller guard. He's a 6'4" guard, and what he'll really bring to Michigan is just playmaking ability for the Wolverines. Michigan doesn't really have a player, especially a guard, that just goes and makes a play. Trey McKenney can bring that to Michigan. Now, Trey McKenney actually just won the Mr. Basketball Award in the state of Michigan. Right now, McKenney is averaging 22.9 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 3.1 assists this year. Now, Michigan has had some Mr. Basketball winners over the years, including Fat Brooks, who is a freshman currently for Michigan. He went to Grand Rapids Catholic Central, but Trey McKenney right now continuing to impress. Recently, he scored 25 points in a regional semifinal win over Grand Blanc. Also beat Waterford in the regional finals in front of Dusty May, who went to visit and watch him. He scored 19 in that game, and they will be in the state quarterfinals taking on Lance Cruz North. Another signee who has been impressing is, of course, Winters Grady. Future Michigan wing has had a great year so far for prolific prep in California. Again, he's an outstanding shooter. One of his biggest games, though, came on March 7th in a win over the Academy of Central Florida, which he had 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists, including 6 of 15 from 3-point range. That's just one of many great games he's had so far. Obviously, recently Wolverines have been struggling shooting the ball. Winters Grady should bring some great shooting to the floor for the Wolverines. He is a tall shooting guard slash small forward for the Wolverines, and one thing that really stands out is the size that Dusty May is building this roster. This team this year for the Wolverines has size as well. It's one of the main reasons that they can make a deep run in March. Not only do they have 2 7-footers, but also all their guards are taller guards on the floor. But right now, all of Michigan's signees could potentially bring some much needed help next season, especially Trey McKenney and Winters Grady. Both of them, especially Trey McKenney, was huge pickups for Dusty May and company in the 2025 class. And when you look at this Michigan basketball roster heading into next season, they're going to be losing some players, including Reuben Jones, Namari Burnett, Jace Howard, Vlad Golden for sure. They are all out of eligibility. Then obviously the Wolverines may lose Danny Wolf to the NBA. So Michigan will definitely need to get some more big men. And right now, we have talked about the 7-footer Serbian center Alexa Dimitrijevic. He did recently take a visit to Michigan. I believe it was during the Michigan State game, and according to Chris Ballas of the Wolverine, he was blown away by the atmosphere and attention. His top 3 schools right now is Michigan, Illinois, and Creighton. So there is some tough competition right there, but that is one big time target right now in the 2025 class for Dusty May. Obviously Michigan could also go and get a big man from the transfer portal, which they may do if they lose both Vlad Golden and Danny Wolf. Another 7-footer though who did actually take a visit during the Michigan State game as well is the German 7-footer Malik Cordell. Hopefully I said his name right, but that's another potential 7-footer for the Wolverines in the 2025 class. He's being recruited by Iowa, Xavier, Villanova, Butler, and Michigan currently. He actually only started playing basketball a few years ago, so he's fairly new, but he has averaged 11.7 points, 8.2 rebounds, 1.7 blocks, and 24.5 minutes per game over 19 games. So he may potentially be seen as a project type of recruit, but those are a couple of 7-footers Michigan is recruiting right now in the 2025 class. So let me know what you guys think, but obviously Michigan in the 2025 class right now has some great signees coming in next season out of Trey McKenney and Winters Grady, and obviously Oscar Goodman, who is already enrolled early with the team and is practicing with them. Also wanted to mention that Vlad Golden is all Big Ten. He was voted to the first team by the media while also earning second team honors by the coaches. So very cool there. Vlad Golden has been dominant for the Wolverines, especially recently. I want to talk about a little bit about Michigan basketball here heading into the Big Ten tournament and the NCAA tournament. Obviously they're struggling right now. They cannot shoot the ball. Nobody is really shooting the ball with confidence either, and again, guard play right now is just not where it needs to be. Now Dusty May talked a little bit about it. He did say that we went with a lineup that went on a 14-0 run against Michigan State, showed a spark. Now each team has flaws, and when you're constructing a team, sometimes you don't know what your flaws are going to be, and he said we don't have a great ability to get in the paint individually, get a piece of the paint, create offense. You saw double downs for Vlad Golden, and this makes it even more impressive of what Vlad's been able to do. But he did say LJ Kaysen was able to get in the paint, and he said, as I'm watching the film last night, I'm thinking, man, I wish we could have gotten him more minutes earlier in the year. But he talked about being in the Big Ten race to potentially win the title. Wolverines played in a lot of close games, and he did really get to play these freshmen more minutes that he wanted to, which could right now be better for the team overall, giving them more experience. But you never know, maybe LJ Kaysen can give this offense some sparks. He did have a better game against Michigan State in the second half, but even he isn't shooting the ball very well right now. But I tell you what, out of all the players on the Michigan team, he may be the best overall individual playmaker on the team right now. But Dusty May also talked about, Trey Donaldson. He said, we need Trey to play like Trey if we're going to be our best. When you look at our most productive games, UCLA, the first half in Indiana, it's when Trey was running our team at a high level. The shots are going to fall. But Dusty May, he's still got confidence in his team. These players shooting the ball, he's just said, you got to believe that if you keep doing that, then they're going to drop, especially with a little bit of a break here and now. now, and hopefully some renewed confidence here going into the new season, as obviously, nothing else matters but now at this time, heading into March Madness, NCAA tournament. This is the time to start playing their best basketball. And again, I probably sound like a broken record here now, but just trying to gain some confidence here in the Big Ten tournament going into the big tournament. But Dusty May and this whole team knows that they've played some better and more talented teams here as of late, especially in the last 3 games against Illinois, Maryland, and Michigan State. And when you shoot 3 for 24 from the floor from 3 like they did against Michigan State, you're not going to win that game. But the Wolverines, they play their next game on Friday night, be taking on the winner of Purdue and either Rutgers or USC, and hopefully they gain some confidence in that one and start to shoot the ball better. And but yeah, with that, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.